Stop and let's get some heat. Stop and let's get some heat. Stop and let's get some heat. heat. You stop and let's get some heat. Stop and let's get some heat. You stop and let's get some heat.
ready?
Create a post to trial for a team.
Meet new players along the way.
Find the perfect team to suit you.
Sign your first contract.
Play your first competitive game. Grow your following and build your legacy. Virtual Pro Gaming available on iOS and Android.
TQ! Finland have found the first goal of the game.
Cruza de la defensa escocesa, se la va a llevar José Bailón, José Bailón, ¡gol!
Il va le tirer, il est bien tiré, la tête et le but. Aïe aïe aïe, le premier but pour les Hollandais.
Estados Unidos, Hazard!
On le voit bien, il vient à plusieurs et la contre favorable. Ace qui se met sur le pied gauche, Ace le but. Ace le but. Goal!
Katie with a chance to put England.
Grande Italia, grande Andiamo in finale, andiamo in finale!
Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the VPG Esports Premier. We are finally back with, well, the VPG Esports Premier. It has been a while coming, but we are finally back from the holiday break. Hopefully everybody had a fantastic Christmas and a happy new year, but we're about a month into 2024, and we are ready to commence some more pro clubs action. My name is George Overton, and we are here for the first game of the evening, which will be the newly acquired Saf Prolific versus Capricarolesque, the French side that did very well last season, versus Prolific, the side that, you know, we didn't expect them to run so far up the table, but they managed to end up inside the top three, and we're going to see how they get on this season. Not being the favourites, but they are definitely a team that we will have to keep our eye on going through the season. As you all probably know by now, Flow Up was the team that won the previous season in the Esports Premier, and I'm sure they will be trying to go back to back, but the Spanish side will have to wait a whopping, 50 odd games to find out and see if they can do just that. It'll be very tough for them to top their goal tally from last season, because yeah, they had quite a phenomenal season. But England versus France coming up for the first game this evening. Let's see the sides. Let's see who is going to be lining up for these two teams. For France, there's a few changes to their side coming into the new season, but there are a few, or quite a few, familiar faces. Phasme in goal, Muki at centre-back with Ryad and MXBK. We've got Capone at CDM with Nair. Wizix and Ewan on the left and right mid, with Pulgar at cam, Warren SG at striker with Robbins. So a lot of familiar faces, but a few new signings for Capricarolesque. Will be interesting to see how they get on, that is for sure. They were one of the best sides last year, I think. Overall, throughout the season, I really enjoyed watching their games. I think Phasme was one of the best goalkeepers last season, for sure. And on the other side of things, though, the home side this game, Saf Prolific, formerly just Prolific, but SAF have acquired them, and that should be a fantastic partnership and an absolute, well, in my opinion anyway, a massive step in the right direction for pro clubs and for VPG in general. But looking at Prolific today, they've got Joe McHale in goal, with Valers at right back, Dark Meverot at the centre-back role with Everett, and Crimmy at left-back. The two CDMs, or sorry, just the one CDM, is the 4-1-2-1-2, Narrow. Gus Hammer in the CDM role, with AFC Finn and Caldwell Bro in the centre-mid roles, with E. Bradbury at the cam position, with Sentinel and SJ Clay in the striking roles. SJ Clay, obviously one of the best strikers in the league last season, and being joined by Sentinel this season. So it'll be very interesting to see how he steps into that role and how he performs. Valers, obviously, at right back is I think a new name in the side from last season. I'm not too sure if he's just changed his name, but he is the captain, the manager. So we'll have to see how they do get on. Dark Meverot, obviously returning to the team, one of the best centre-backs in the league. Also, will be very interesting to see how they get on. But that's not the only game we have coming up for you, ladies and gentlemen, tonight. We have Devils XI versus Noctem. So, two English sides in the first game week, the first stream on the Monday. And it'll be very interesting to see how they get on as well. I know we say it's going to be very interesting, but it is going to be very interesting. You know, it's the first day of the season. It is the first few games that all the teams are playing. It will be intriguing, to say the least, to see how everybody gets on. And I'm just trying to get onto the Esports Premier, onto the Virtual Pro Gaming website to see if any of the games have been completed yet. They have not. But while we are here, I tell you what we can do is we can have a quick look, I reckon, at the website and see which teams are going to be lining up in the league. So, as you can see, this is everybody. This is all the teams that are going to be involved in the Esports Premier this year. Digital Sports, Hyper Spirit, Galatasaray in there this season. Poise back once again. Savannah Zavada, Fenerbahce in there. And Memzinho Ball, one of the newcomers to the league, along with Famalicão, in there, the Portuguese side. Devils, I'm pretty sure they came second in the Italian league last season. It was second or first. I'm not too sure why my website's bugging out. PMI back once again. One Mind also. Capricarolesque in there. Be Humble, one of the new sides to come into the Esports Premier, with Lieda also in there. Flow Up, the obviously returning champions, Liera. Overfrag, one of the new teams in the league also. Back to Basics. Thunder AUK back once again. PT Rangers, Ultra Instinct, SAF Prolific, Noctem FG, E-Rail Sociedad, Marcio, and Black Panther Esports. I think one of the teams that I personally think are going to have a great time out this season has to be E-Rail Sociedad. They had some really good games towards the end of last season, and it will be very interesting to see, because obviously you've got to think about it in the grand scheme of things. It's not just the second season, it's also we're coming into the second half of FC24, so it's really giving these players a chance to hone their skills, understand the meta, understand the way they want to play as an 11. And I'm not saying this to make Flow Up's win last season look anything less, because it was absolutely fantastic. They absolutely deserved to win last season and come out on top, and it was a massive achievement. But I do think this next season is going to be a much closer contest. I feel like we're going to see a lot of teams towards that top end of the table that we didn't see last year. I don't know if we've had any games on quite yet in the VPG Europe Esports Premier, but either way, we should just about be ready to get underway with the action here in this game versus Prolific and Capricarolesque. I do appreciate every single one of you for coming and by and staying patient while we get ready for this game, because obviously, you know, we went live a little bit early, but I do appreciate you guys coming by and getting ready for the first game of the evening. But let me quickly go over to their stream, have a look. And it looks like everybody's in their position and ready to go. Hopefully that means that we should be getting underway with this one rather shortly, which would be obviously fantastic. Just having a look if any games at all have been played yet this season. See if we can get some quick stats in, but I think quite a lot of people are using the site at the moment. Obviously, the new season has started not just for the Esports Premier, but for all of the other leagues as well. Obviously, we've got the VPG Italia, we've got the VPG England, VPG España, France, Germany. There is a lot of different leagues, and it doesn't end there. We've got the Belgian League, San Marino League, we've got Poland, Swiss. There are so many teams and so many leagues, and honestly, if you're a fan of pro clubs and you're a fan of, you know, getting in there with a community, and who knows, maybe you'll be able to win it, maybe you'll be able to get to the VPG Esports Premier. The best way to do that is to get online, get on the virtualprogamer.com website, join the Discord, find yourself a team and get involved in the action, because there's a reason why Pro Clubs is the fastest growing FC esport at the moment. There is a reason why so many people are playing it. It has a fantastic community, and we are looking forward to bringing that to you over the next few months. And then obviously we have the international leagues starting very soon as well, which I'm very excited for. I know everybody is very excited for that. And then obviously at the end of that as well, we've got the E-Champions League or the Champions E-League starting, which also will be absolutely incredible as always. And I know that everybody loves it. I mean, obviously, maybe not everybody, but everybody that comes to watch the Pro Clubs games do enjoy it. So let's go on over to Saf Prolific. Let's see how they're getting on, how they're lining up. So we're just waiting on SJ Clay, and then I think we should be good to be getting into game. We are a few minutes behind schedule now, but that's all good. Hopefully they can get in there soon. I'm just going to go and have a quick look in the Discord and make sure the guys are ready to go. Yeah, I think we are just waiting on... Yeah, we're just waiting on the last couple of players, and then we're ready to go. I'm seeing all the other invites being sent out for the other teams. But while we are here, I'm going to see if there are any new goals being posted in the chat, in the upload goals part of the VPG Discord. See if we haven't really had any. There's one. There is one on there, but can't seem to get on that at the minute. But either way, SJ Clay's here. Everybody making sure they've got the right builds on. Everybody making sure their controllers are fully charged if they're wireless. Everybody's making sure they've got a drink at the ready, microphones ready, and then we should be able to get into this first game of the evening. But this Prolific team definitely got one of them feelings this season for them. They could be a special one. Especially with all these star-studded VPG veterans in there. You know, we've got a lot of England international players that, they will be looking to put on a very good performance, I am sure, to try and get into those sides, ready for the International League start-up, the World Cup. I am sure. I think we are just waiting on Capricarolesque. Yeah, the team name's been put in chat. The invite should be getting sent out now by SJ Clay. Yeah, we've got the go-ahead. We're all ready to go. And this one should be a fantastic contest. I do apologise for the delays, obviously. We've tried to get on time as much as possible, but sometimes it does happen. Sometimes it does happen. But here we go. The invite has been sent out. Both teams are ready. The kits are being selected. And then we will be getting underway with the action here between Capricarolesque and Saf Prolific. The newly acquired side, for those of you that haven't been on social media, that haven't been on Twitter, you would have missed the fact that the esports team, SAF, made a massive acquisition in the way of Prolific. And they're going to be looking to compete on all fronts, just like they do in all other aspects of FIFA esports. But here we go. England versus France. SAF Prolific versus Capricarolesque. And finally, we are underway with our first game of the VPG Esports Premier season. And it will be the French side starting us off. Caldwell Bro with a nice interception to start off Prolific's opener to the match. Caldwell Bro once again puts the ball in the area. Sentinel nods it down to SJ Clay, who looks to poke it on. Phasmi with a big save and cleared away by MXBK. That was a close one. The goalkeeper had to be short. Good, a little bit of link-up play from Sentinel and SJ Clay. Fortunately, you know, not much time for SJ Clay to get the power and the precision that he would have wanted, but took a poke at the near post. Defenders managed to get in the way. LR season with a nice header down. Warren with a chance, and that's the first goal. It's Capricarolesque who have the first goal here in this game, and it all started down that left-hand side. The nod on from LR season. The over-the-top through ball all the way to Warren, who could not be caught. And when he was one-on-one with the goalkeeper, well, you had to feel like there was only one outcome from that situation. Nazer. Now it's Warren. Plays it back to Fordyce. These England lads. It is, you know, I know it's France versus England, but there is a lot of England players on this Capricarolesque side. Pulgish, Travella, green-timed, and Joe McHale able to read that one fairly easily. And the big kick from the goalkeeper, maybe just a little bit too much on that one, unfortunately. And last season, Pulgish once again. Twisting and turning, looking for a teammate to offload the ball to, but was surrounded by prolific players. Now it's Warren. Puts the ball into the middle, but well received. And now a chance maybe for Prolific to go on the counter-attack. Plenty of players back in defence already, though, for Capri. Capone A nice counter press coming out from Prolific, but able to get the ball away. And this is where the problems came from for the first goal, and could be a problem here. Warren on the ball. Green timed. Lovely save. LR Season keeps it in and cleared away by Davies. That is a horrible tackle. Could be in trouble. Referee says none of that. But that is where the problem lies here for Prolific. The counter press comes out when they lose the ball, which is fine. But then you've got to make sure you don't let that long ball go through, because that's where the issues are coming from right now. We'll have to see if that does come to haunt them a few more times, or whether they can find a way to seal that hole, so to speak. Ball whipped in. Takes a touch off Finn and goes out for a corner. Pulgish whips it in. MXBK, it's bobbling, hits the crossbar, cleared away by Everett. Momentarily, Prolific can take a breather, but that is dangerous from Capri. They are looking more and more likely to score a goal by the minute. 27 minutes into this one, and 3 major chances for Capricarolesque. Only 1 goal so far, though. So Prolific going to be disappointed, but they aren't out of the game yet. Finn. Bradbury. Plays the ball into Caldwell Bro. Now it's Crimmy. Lovely. Reverse Elastico, but straight into a sea of Capricarolesque players. Sentinel. Short ball to AFC Finn, who's turning and twisting, bobbling through. Can he find a shot? He can. Straight into Mook. Ball whipped in. Cleared away once again. Crimmy nods it down to SJ Clay. Now it's Bradbury. And once again, plenty of players back in defence. Oh my word! What a strike from Caldwell Bro. Outside of the box. I don't think the goalkeeper expected it. I don't think anyone expected it. What a strike. What a finish into the bottom corner. Should the goalkeeper have done better? Maybe. Maybe. But sometimes you've got to take a hit. You've got to take a shot. Test the goalkeeper. And that time, the goalkeeper couldn't do anything about it. And the ball will go out for a goal kick here. Prolific back in the game. 1-1. Oh my word. What on earth was that? Davis. Everett. Davis once again. Plays it out to Caldwell Bro. And now, here we go. Chance for a counter-attack here for Prolific. Bradbury. Players running forward. Caldwell Bro. Little nod over. Or little dink over. And MXBK gets it behind for another corner. SJ Clay. Ball whipped in. Good save. Or good block from the defender. Not too sure which. Oh my word. That would have been outrageous from SJ Clay if it would have been on target. But into the side netting and behind for a goal kick. Capricarolesque going to be disappointed that they conceded that goal for sure. They have had a lot of pressure in this game so far. A lot of momentum in their favour. That goal was definitely against the run of play. But in pro clubs, one chance is all it needs. One chance is all it takes to score a goal. It can be against the run of play. One mistake and there can be a goal. Capone. Ball whipped into the back post. Crimmy gets it clear and well away. Sentinel with a lovely nod on to SJ Clay, who has 2 defenders on him. Can he get past either of them? Oh, it's a great pass to Finn with the finish. And the goal that puts SAF Prolific 1 goal ahead at the halftime break after being 1 goal down. It was all going the way of Capri. But in those dying embers of that first half, you don't want to say it, but they started to fall asleep on the defensive end. Chances started to come for SAF, and well, that is the goal that puts them ahead. They've got to come out in the second half, Capricarolesque, and they've got to revitalise themselves because they looked good in the early knock-ins of that game. They were creating good chances down that left-hand side. And if they can look to find those kind of balls again, I'm sure they'll get in behind. But we asked the question, can Prolific find a way to seal that hole at the back? Can they find a way to stop them from getting those counter-attacking opportunities off the back of the counter-press? And, well, they have managed to do so thus far. And into the second half we go, where Prolific find themselves in a fantastic position. Considering they were 1 goal down early on, they can't afford to be giving the ball away in those kind of positions. Last season just maybe thought he had a little bit more time than he actually did. Everett clears the ball away, and oh, it's very dangerous, and this could be a punish here. Oh, what a save! What a save from that man. Joe McHale onto the post. It's a lovely shot. And a big save from the Prolific goalkeeper, and it had to be saved because that was going into the top bins. These long balls from the goalkeepers that played a big part in this match. Neither have managed to find the perfect one as of yet, but there is plenty of time. Wiztu, Pulgish, trying to weave in and out, but unable to find the space that he wanted. Ball played out into touch for a Capri throw-in. Down this left-hand side now, Valles steps across and puts in the tackle. The manager of Prolific. Fake throw-in. Played down to Pulgish. Now it's LR Season. Can he find a pass to Warren? Massive save from Joe McHale, but can't find the follow-up. 4 dice with a massive goal. Brings his team back into it. Level pegging, 2 goals apiece. Capricarolesque get themselves back in the game. It's all about that ball into LR Season, and then once he had the ball at his feet, there have been a few times where he's misjudged how much time he had, but that time he knew exactly how much time he had. He knew that he had to move that ball. He saw the space open up, and it was absolutely perfect. The question is, will there be a winner? Undoubtedly so, I would think, because this game has been full of twists and turns. Ryad clears the ball away. Pulgish keeps it in, and now LR Season plays the ball in behind, and now it's Warren. Big touch, plays in the middle. Everett puts it behind for a corner. Capricarolesque, they've been dangerous from their corners. Can they create another chance here? Can they make some space for a player to get into? Ball whipped in, cleared away by Everett. LR Season nods it down to Pulgish. Ball played in. Nodded down. Warren misses the target. It was a free header. The goalkeeper was in no man's land. It would have been a goal if he just could have got it into that bottom right-hand corner, but unable to on this occasion. Those are the kind of chances that you need to be scoring. LR Season had so many beautiful moments in this league. Can he come up with another one? 4 dice. Oh. If he could have just got that touch on the ball there, if he just could have controlled it, it almost certainly would have been a goal. What a pass it was from LR Season. Pulgish plays in the middle. Pulgish. Joe McHale. What a performance he is having. Save after save. If honestly, we say a lot about goalkeepers here on this stream, but if Prolific didn't have a world-class goalkeeper in their team at this current moment, they could very well be a very different scoreline. H. Davis, though, I'm sure he didn't want to get a touch on that, but he did. They managed to win the ball back, though. Everett. Bradbury. Ball played out wide. Lovely ball. Searching for Valers, but unable to control it to good effect. And now it's Pulgish. Weaving in and out of the defenders. Trying to find a good pass. Finds Warren. Great interception from Davis. Now, this is the moments where you think that Prolific are dangerous. And Rye makes a tackle. Professional foul, I think, is what you would call that one. Counter-attack could have been on. Chooses to clip the ankles. Capone with a really good tackle. And now maybe a chance for the counter-attack here for Capricarolesque. A chance to take all the points, but no. Maybe a bit of miscommunication there between the two players. Bradbury down this right-hand side. Has to stop. Lovely bit of skill. Gets the Meg. And Capone clears it away. I don't think he meant to do that, but that mistake will cost Capricarolesque a corner. A chance for Prolific to make something of this. Haven't really been doing too much in the second half, but a chance here. Everett nods it down. Chance for Everett. It's the centre-back. He finds the goal that is required to put Prolific back in the lead, and from the most unlikely of sources, he does find the goal. It falls to him in a nice position. Striker's instinct. Sentinel with a chance. Prolific have done it. They have sealed all 3 points. 10 minutes left on the clock. Surely no way back into this game for Capricarolesque. And it has been one of those games where you don't really know who's going to take the win. You really don't know who's going to take all the points. It has been end to end. There have been goals against the run of play, left, right and centre. But SAF Prolific have come out on top here, and they're looking for a fifth. Crimmy, lovely bit of pace. Can he find a pass? Mook with a tackle, goes out for a corner. And what a game this has been so far. We're coming to the end of it, but this has been a great way to open up the season. Ball whipped in. Header by Everett once again. Or not by Everett, sorry. I think that was... Mark Dev. Caldwell Bro. Or Dark Marivo, as you would probably know him. MXBK. Mook clears it away. AFC Finn. They can just hold on to the ball here, but they're looking for another one. MXBK under a lot of pressure here. Manages to get the ball clear, and it's not just a clearance. Great pass to Pulgish. Whiz to. Looks to play it in, but that veteran mind, Dark Marivo, with a great tackle. Puts it into touch. And Prolific will be taking home the points. A fantastic game from them. They looked like they were up against it at times. But in the end, they managed to come out on top. 2 goals to start off the season. Oh, sorry, 2 assists to start off the season. For the striker of Prolific. The main man, so to speak. SJ Clare, fantastic start to the season as well for Prolific. 4 goals to 2. And, well, I'm sure they're going to be happy with that game. I'm not too sure how they got in the first game of the evening, but I'm sure we will indeed find out at some point throughout the day. Hopefully I can get on the site and look at the live feeds at some point. That would be fantastic, so we can bring you the table as it stands. But yeah, other than that, we do have a second game coming up, as you guys very well know, and it will be Devils XI versus Noctem FG. We do need to throw it to a quick break just so we can get ready, get everything switched over for the second game. So we're going to throw it to a quick break, but before that, enjoy this word from our partners, Duel Masters. TQ! Finland have found the first goal of the game.
Luza de la defensa, Escarcesa se la va a llevar José Bailón, ¡Gol!
tiré la tête et le but. Aïe aïe aïe, le premier but pour les Hollandais.
Estados Unidos. Hazard.
Le voisin, il vient à plusieurs et la contre favorable. Ace qui se met sur le pied gauche, Ace le but. Ace le but. Goal.
Stop and let's get some heat. 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 You stop and let's get some heat.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the VPG Esports Premier. My name is George Overton and we're here for the second game of the evening. Devils XI versus Noctem FG. Before we get into the second game though, first game of the day, wow, what a game. What a game. 4-2 Prolific versus Capricarolesque. And, you know, what can you really say? 2-2 at half-time. Don't think anybody really expected SAF to come out and just absolutely blow out of the water. Capricarolesque, should they feel a bit hard done by? Maybe. There were chances they had, but that goes down to the goalkeeper. To be honest, the goalkeeper had a fantastic game. Joe McHale, what a game it was from him. Massive saves in that game. Even one of the goals, it was a little bit harsh on him. You know, made a big save, rebounded to a player, couldn't quite get back in time. If only there was an animation where goalkeepers could like crawl across the box and dive, he would have saved it if that was the case. But we don't. And yeah, 4-2 though. Saf Prolific, I'm sure they're going to be happy with that one. But the second game of the evening, just about ready to get underway with that one. But before we do get into it, I don't know why this is so small. My apologies. Let me make that a bit bigger so you guys can see it. Devils XI versus Noctem. England versus Italy. Italy, one of the regions that has probably been the most impressive, I would say, over the last season. A few teams in there that didn't quite perform as well as we expected, but Devils XI, one of the dark horses, in my opinion, for this upcoming season. And we should definitely go through the team because a lot of these players, maybe even all of them, you wouldn't have heard of before unless you're a fan of the Italia VPG. Calazinho in goal for them. Right back and left back, we've got Rhino and Jacob Flight. The centre-backs are off Roman Reigns and Paidon. CDM is going to be only Seba, Jay Ling and Marok in the centre-mid roles. The cam is going to be Nicholas MMII. And the two strikers are Romain Dady and Harty Excel. The two strikers there for Devil XI. And for Noctem, a few new names actually that we haven't seen before. We'll go through the team sheet anyway, like always. Both the same formations, the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow. Pretty much everybody's adopting this at this point. Still a few teams that are going for the 3-5-2, or obviously any formation of the three at the back formation. The 3-5-2 is probably the universally the best one, but obviously there's plenty of different alternative positions. We've got Zapping goal, Zaktaj at right back with Sined at the left back role, Spoonia and Mick at the centre back positions for Noctem, Podge at CDM, Dylan Jack at the centre mid roles with Bailey at cam, and Cod and Sam in the striking positions. So a lot of, obviously, quite a few English players in the Noctem lineup, which is to be expected. A few of the players we have seen before in the international stage, but obviously a lot of these players will be, I don't want to say at the start of their careers because a lot of them were seen before, but a lot of youngsters in the team, a lot of players that are going to be wanting to, move up the ranks, move up the table, and continue their career here in the VPG Esports Premier, and obviously, hopefully, they can move through the ranks and eventually move on up into the England side, as you know, England had a decent run out in the World Cup last time. I think they lost in the semi-final, I think it was, to Italy on penalties, which obviously a little bit of a sour way to go out, but you cannot win them all. You can't win them all, but they will be hoping to do even better, I'm sure, in this year's World Cup. We're just waiting on the Devils players to get into their positions, and we can get into the game shortly after, hopefully. Let me have a quick look to see if these guys are ready. Devils XI. Okay, Noctem have just finished their game 2 minutes ago, so we should be getting into game very, very shortly. Let's go over there and take a look at the in-game names. We are going to be watching it from the POV of Devils, and they are wearing the AC Milan kit. You'd have thought it would have been the United kit, considering they're called the Devils, but, you know, we'll have to wait and see. Jay Lings, obviously there. Maroc, Seba at CDM. Remind Daddy at the cam role. Nicholas and Hartixel at the striker roles. Rhino, Jacob, left back, right back. Pydon and off Roman Reigns. Centre backs, and Calazinho in the goalkeeper role. Just waiting on the other side to get all the players into lobby and ready to go, and then we will get underway with the game. Haven't seen anything from either team in the chat quite yet. It will be Devils, the one that will be sending the invite out, so we'll just have to wait for that. But while we wait for the game to get underway, well, you guys can enjoy this little reminder of how you guys can get involved in VPG and how you can join a team. So enjoy this little message we've got coming up.
Are you ready?
Create a post to trial for a team.
Meet new players along the way.
Find the perfect team to suit you.
Sign your first contract.
Play your first competitive game. Grow your following and build your legacy. Virtual Pro Gaming available on iOS and Android.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Download the Virtual Pro Gaming app off the App Store or the Play Store today to get involved. There we go. Noctem FG. Invite now being sent out, and then we will be getting into the second and final game of the evening. Not quite sent the invite yet. There we go. Gonna type it in now, and then hopefully we will be able to get in. There we go. Teams. Oh, everyone backing out? I'm not too sure what's going on. Everyone's resetting. Okay. Everybody just going to back out the lobby. Make sure there are no glitches, because obviously there can be problems sometimes where you can't send out invites, you know, where the lobby crashes and you have to back out a game, and it's best just to back out and go back into the lobby, reset your connection, and then yeah, we can hopefully get into game with no issues. Let's have a quick look at the VPG website, see if any of the feeds have been updated for the Esports Premier. Crossplay, Leagues, Esports Premier. Okay, so we've had a few games that have been completed and... Well, sorry, we've had one game that's been completed and reported in Season 9 of the Esports Premier. And that was Fenerbahce 2, Hyperspirit 2. So, a good goal there. I think man of the match by the looks of things. It's Hype Zaha. I'm not too sure. I think that's what that means. The goalkeeper. Invite going to be sent out hopefully now by Devils. If not, I guess we'll just all have to wait another few minutes for that one to get started. But yeah, not too sure what's going on here. Alright, there we go. They've sent the invite. And we should now be getting into game. I do apologise, obviously, for the delays. It does happen sometimes. Obviously, we've got, you know, a lot of teams playing at any one time. Obviously, it can be difficult to get everybody finishing their games at the same time, starting their games at the same time. But we are ready to go now, and hopefully the invitation will be accepted by Noctem. And there we go. Okay, so we've got Noctem in the Crystal Palace kit. We've got Devils in the AC Milan kit. And we are ready to get underway here. Devils have had a player crash, unfortunately. So I think we'll probably have to get the lobby reset. A little bit of an oof, but what can you do? What can you do? It happens. It does happen. Okay, all the players have hopefully gotten back in. A few players have probably had to restart their game as well, which obviously does take a little bit of time, but it does look like everybody is now getting into their positions. The roles are being changed by the captain. And then we will be getting into game between Devils and Noctem. I know I sound like a broken record at this point, but I do apologise for the delays. It does happen sometimes. It happens. It doesn't happen every week, but we do try our best to keep it as minimal as possible. Okay, here we go. Invite has been sent. We are getting in. Hopefully no more crashes. Hopefully no more bugs or problems. And we can get through this match nice and smoothly. Noctem in the black Crystal Palace kit. Devils in the white AC Milan kit. And we are all loading in, hopefully. Come on, let's all pray together. No bugs, no crashes. No, you know. No issues. 22 players. Yeah, 22 players. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Devils XI in the final game of the evening versus Noctem FG. Everyone's ready to go. The fans are in the stadium. The players are ready. Boots laced up. All warmed up and ready to go. And we're underway. Noctem going to be starting us off here in this game. In the black. And as we've already said, Devils in the white. Alaho. Nice ball across field. Sined now. Oh, Paidon does well there. I'm not too sure if it was a foul or not, but it definitely wouldn't be enough to give a penalty. And cleared away up the other end. Mickelback manages to receive it. Punia. Dill. Now Sam Cooper. Switch of play out to Mickelback. Dangerous pass to Porridge. Does manage to keep it under control, and that's awkward. Is he offside? I don't think so. Porridge does well. Manages to track back and brings it back to the goalkeeper. Mickelback nods it on. Sam Cooper can't quite get the touch on towards his teammate this time, but that would have been a great opportunity for a chance on goal if the pass would have come through. Lovely ball over the top. Nicholas now. If he can find the pass in the middle, he can. It's Hartixel. Zeus with a save. Or Zezu, sorry, with a save for Noctem. Mickelback clears away. And Bailey keeps it in. Nicholas. Dad it. Jacob nods it down. Can't quite get there though. Would have been a really good chance. Dade plays it out wide to Jacob once again. Maroc, ball whipped into the back post, but Alaho can get it clear into touch for a throw in here for Devils, the Italian team, first time in the Esports Premier or back in the Esports Premier this season, getting promoted from the VPG Italia. Sam Cooper. Nice ball roll, pass it into the middle. On paper, you know, FG Noctem, they should be the favourites. Obviously, being in the Premier last season, they should be. Dad it. Hartixel. Jailings on the ball. Can't quite get past Punia. Now it's Rhino. Whipped in. Mickelback clears away. Jailings once more. Dill with a tackle. And now a chance for Noctem to counter-attack. But it's a really good tackle once again. Looking for these counters, but defend them well. Devils so far in this match. Paidon. Seba. Dad it. Now it's Maroc. Hartixel. Double step over. Trying to get that little speed boost there, but unable to make it work to good effect. And now it's Sined. Nice ball. Sam Cooper. Can he find the pass to the back post? He does. It's Alaho. If he can find the chance, but just a little bit hesitant in the box. The right back can't quite find the right opportunity. Mickelback. Dill. Plenty of players forward here for Noctem. Jailings once again. Alaho, though, not hesitant that time. Puts in a strong tackle. Now it's Bailey to Jack with a great shot. Falls to Alaho! Right place at the right time. Made a mistake. A little bit hesitant a few moments earlier on, but he has capitalised on the loose ball and given FG Noctem the lead. 1-0, the English side lead for a goal from the right back. Hartixel, Dade, Maroc. Great save from Zeus and Porridge there to make sure that ball doesn't fall into the hands of the wrong player, or more accurately, fall into the feet of the wrong player. Hartixel! Oh my word, what a goal. Green timed Trivella into the top left-hand corner. Top bins. Fantastic goal from the Italian side. You've got to be green timing those ones, and he really did. That is the mark of a great striker. Green time and all of their shots, or at least as many as possible. Not the easiest feat for sure. Bailey, could be a foul. That's definitely a foul on Synod. They might just want to take this one, and they will. Yellow card comes out. Not the greatest of challenges, that is for sure. What is the operation from this free kick then? Maybe a shot? This is the year for big free kick. Steps up to the plate, goes short, Bailey, and the tackle comes out, and now maybe a chance to counter-attack. No. Interception from Bailey, put towards the back post for Mick. Back. It's the day of the centre-backs. A massive goal from Mick to get his team back in the lead at 2-1. And out of absolutely nothing, a lovely ball to the back post. The defender just a little bit unaware of where exactly Mick was. And capitalising on the situation with a great finish. Low down. Awkward touch from Alpha House. Can't quite take the ball under control. Mickleback. Oh my word. What a pass to Alaho, but nobody there for the pass down off Roman Reigns. Cool, calm and collected under pressure. Jay Lings, lovely pass. Oh my word, this is Italian football at its best. Lovely pass out from the back from the Italian side. It's Rhino. Can they come up with the goods to finish off this fantastic bit of football? Jacob twisting and turning with the shot, and what a goal that is! Italian football in the VPG Esports Premier at its absolute best. What a goal that is to put us at 2-2 going into the half-time whistle. The first game of the evening, 2-2 at half-time, and now this. You absolutely love to see it. Well, if you think Monday is the worst day of the week, this one definitely will have cheered you up a little bit. What a set of games we have had so far today, and I've got to be honest, that could very well be one of the goals of the season, or one of the plays of the season, just from start to finish. Absolutely perfect. Beautiful stuff. Oh my word. There's not really much more you can say about it, really. There is not much more you can say about it other than wonderful, wonderful football. And here we go. The half-time whistle. Oh, sorry. The whistle to start the second half, to resume the play, has come through, and here we go. Who is going to come out on top here in this game? Honestly, it's very hard to tell. It has been end-to-end stuff. Both teams have been fantastic in attack, not so fantastic in defence. Throw in here down in this left-hand corner. Really deep into Devil's half for Noctem. Jack plays it to Sam Cooper, takes a shot on. Roman Reigns with the block, and now a Synod. Twisting and turning, looking for an opportunity to get the ball away from these Devil players. Now it's Dill looking to put it into the box, but look at this pressing coming out from the Devils players. Synod off the post. Absolutely smashes it off the post. Really good chance creation once again from Noctem. You feel like there is a chance coming. It's Jack who, a little bit awkward facing away from goal, does take the shot on regardless. Just need to hold on to the ball now for Noctem as Waiting for centre-backs to get back in position. Ball whipped to the back post and out for a corner kick, where English sides have known to be pretty dangerous if they can come up with their special tactics. Mickelback nods it on, looking for his second, but Jacob clears it off the line. Alaho looks for the deep whipped cross into the box. Can't quite find it. Jack. Crossfield pass. Roman manages to win the header for his team. And now it's Seba on a yellow card at the heart of that defence. The CDM for the heart of the midfield, not the defence, sorry. Jacob, lovely little turn. Ball whipped in, cleared away by Alaho. And now Shailing's nodding it on to Rhino. Lovely. And cleared away. Sam Cooper nods it down, and now Baliance has the pace down this right-hand side. Needs to find the correct pass. Dill to Sinhead, but maybe just one too many passes. Maybe could have taken the shot on himself there. But trying to be unselfish, you know, you respect it. Trying to find the perfect opportunity. Free kick a little bit too much on it that time. Dill. Porridge. Interception by Marek. Oh. Very close there to opening up the defence. Couldn't quite make it happen. Dill. Baliance. Jack. As Noctem advancing through the Devils' half, but couldn't make anything happen. And neither can Devils. Both teams really struggling to get some passes strung together here. Both teams' defences have solidified significantly since the half-time break. Dilv. Now it's Sam Cooper. Baliance to Dill once again. Now it's Jack. Sinhead looking for space, looking for time. It's a penalty. Pydon puts a foot in. Was it actually a penalty? Well, we don't have VAR. Can he score the pen? He can. It's Sam Cooper who seals the goal for FG Noctem. Was it a penalty? Well, I guess we'll just have to trust the referee. We'll just have to trust the game. But either way, Noctem capitalising on the defensive error and finding a goal because of it. Will they be able to take home all 3 points because of that? Will they upset the Italian team who have had some fantastic goals? Lovely ball played to Alaho. Noctem coming forward looking for another goal. Baliance. Marok with a good tackle. And now it's Nicholas. Dill with the tackle. The press just getting the better of Devils in this second half. The midfield maybe thinking they got more time than they do. Need to move the ball a bit faster. Hartixel. Ball played in towards Nicholas. Could that be a penalty? Nicholas, screen time shot blocked. Taken away from him. And Sinhead can't keep it in. Would have been a great opportunity for another goal. Mickelback nods it on. Seba with the header down to Lings, who will want to move his team forward here. Marok, remind me, Daddy. Marok with the tackle, wins the ball back, but it's just so crammed, so hectic. So difficult to move the ball in and around this box. Porridge with another great tackle. The captain doing well. And Zap, the goalkeeper, manages to come out and collect it. Going to run the clock down a little bit. Can't blame him. Mickelback, I don't know why he's... I don't know why he's trying to get a touch on that, but a little bit awkward. Goalkeeper just trying to smash it down the other end. Bailey, switch of play, down to Dilv. Can he find the pass? Cooper takes a shot on straight into the wall of Devil players. And Noctem can regain the ball, run the clock down. Not long left at all now. Alaho been left massively unmarked down here on this right-hand side. Just going to run it into the corner. Smart timekeeping from the Noctem team. The ball will go. It's a free kick. Another chance. I'm sure they'll just put it out into play. I don't think they'll go for another goal. Ball whipped in. Cleared away by Pydon. And that will be the full-time whistle being blown. Noctem FG 3, Devils XI 2. A fantastic game, full of thrills, full of fantastic goals. But the English side, in the end, will come out on top with all 3 points through a questionable penalty, but capitalised by Cooper, who placed it into the bottom left-hand corner to get his team the win. And well, what can you really say? Fantastic opening day of VPG action here in the VPG Esports Premier. I don't think there can be any doubt in anybody's mind that this has been potentially one of the best openers to a Esports Premier season. Prolific 4, Capricarolesque 2, Noctem 4, Devils 2. Lots of goals, lots of great goals as well, some really big ones. And that is all we have time for this evening, though, ladies and gentlemen. We will be back once again tomorrow for some more Esports Premier action, where we will find out who is currently leading in the standings, as we will have all of our data up to date, and we'll be able to bring all that good stuff to you tomorrow. Same time, same place, 8:45 p.m. UK time kickoff, and CET, that is 9:45 p.m. Kickoff time for the first game. But yeah, other than that, hopefully have a lovely rest of your evening. We'll see you tomorrow, same time, same place. As always, massive thank you to Duel Masters, and a massive thank you to VPG Esports for keeping these fantastic tournaments going. And yeah, other than that, I'll catch you tomorrow. I'll see you all. Have a lovely Tuesday, and yeah, good night.
Are you ready?
Create a post to trial for a team.
Meet new players along the way.
Find the perfect team to suit you.
Sign your first contract.
Play your first competitive game. Grow your following and build your legacy. Virtual Pro Gaming available on iOS and Android.